Yar! What are you doing? No, what are you doing? No, what are you doing? What's up, people? Just sat down. Have to be annoyed. Well, there you go. One more time. Genesis microchip for all your big fans out there who've been following the show. Yeah, that's right. I said it at $7. I said it would probably get taken over by the end of the year. It had to go to 5, then to get taken over at 8.5. So, well, if you bought it at 7, well, lucky you. You made about $1.50. Genesis microchip just proves the theory and the trend that continues. That is my life. Nothing stays down after I sell it for a loss. I had finally given up at that stock when it broke down under $7. Good riddance, and wouldn't you know it, it gets taken over. Let's move on. What are you doing? No, what are you doing? You know, my head's not been with me lately. Since Vegas, things have been confused. We went right into the Thanksgiving holiday. Next thing you know, I have 500 things going on in my house trying to get ready for Christmas. Something about a Jew putting out lawn ornaments on the outside and then having to chase them around when the wind blows them. It's just sacrilegious to me. I don't like doing it. Being lazy in itself, I don't want to decorate at all. My house looks like a Hallmark store right now. But to show you how my head's not in the right place, I got back from Vegas, and I wanted to tell you about a stock, HOFT. The name of the company is Hooker Furniture. Hooker Furniture. Now, what exactly do they sell at Hooker Furniture? Do they have built-in dildos in their chairs? What's the story here? Vibrating stuff? Hooker Furniture, HOFT. Know nothing about the stock except the name is Hooker Furniture. There's a joke in there. It's so easy to make jokes about Hooker Furniture, HOFT. Not saying to buy or sell it, but the name of the company is Hooker Furniture. So we got eBay gapping up as well. Oh, wouldn't you know, I sold some yesterday at $33.85, and now it's gapped to $34.50. You know that stock's going up to $38 by the end of the year. And if anybody was wondering, how come we're rallying? How come everything looks awesome again? Here's an idea. Don't deny Santa. Don't deny the Christmas rally. Who gives a shit if we're going into a recession? Who cares what's happening for next year? The time is now. Do you want the market to go down to the end of the year? Of course not. Do the powers that be want this to happen? No. We're going to rally. It doesn't matter what the Fed says today. We're going to rally. Nothing matters. We're going up till the end of the year. That's what's going to happen. And then we'll sort it out next year. Who the hell cares? We're going up. We're going to probably go up every single day till the end of the year. And then who cares? January will come. You'll have some dead cat bounces in the January effect. Then reality will set in and we'll get hammered. Like I said, March 2008, there will be some sort of disaster. But until then, today, tomorrow, the next day, why would you want to dump out of stocks right now? Don't go crazy. Don't go ballistic. But you're probably going to have a nice Christmas rally. It happens. There's no fighting it. And if you missed the boat by not buying on that little sell-off we had when the Qs were down at 49, so be it. Get into eBay. Get into Broadcom. Get into the stocks that you love. You know, Apple's going to 250. Who knows? Like, oh, I missed the boat. I missed the boat on the pullback. Bullshit. Stock's going to 250. Have no fear. Genesis microchip. If Genesis microchip's getting bought out, anything goes in this market. What are you doing? No, what are you doing? What are you doing? No, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, if you didn't know, I just watched Pirates of the Caribbean 3, and that scene was just too funny. So what are we going to do now? What is the question? The question is, what are we going to do now? Buy stocks. What can I tell you? Buy everything in sight. Limelight, stock's going to 10. CMGI, I don't know if this was a true recommendation or a price increasement or whatever you want to call it, but somebody put a buy target of $46 on that stock. Yeah. Now that guy's smoking the NASDAQ, and that's what you need right now. Smoke some NASDAQ, buy some stocks, sit back and enjoy the rally, because I can't see us selling off. Ignore all the problems, because all we got is 20 more days. You can't ignore the problems for 20 more days? Of course you can. Let reality set in after the year's end. We'll all wake up January 2nd out of a New Year's coma, whatnot. We'll have a sell-off, and that'll be the start of it all. And with these solar stocks, there's a bubble forming. Of course there is. But why not just enjoy the bubble while it's here? And don't be buying, I wouldn't be buying these stocks in a pullback, because the pullbacks on these solar stocks, some of those are just going to go right back to where they are. China, solar, fun. Who knows what these companies are going to be doing? But Zolt, baby. Nah, that was a shakeout. A little bit under 41. Stock's gold. Gold, I tell you. Why? Because I didn't buy any more. So what do we got? Oh, Akamai. That stock's going back to 40. Come on now. Q's will be at 55 by the end of the year. Come on now. You know what's happening. You know what's happening. But what I want to say, one thing that's cheered me up a little bit. I heard this news story about these girls. They went onto the subway trains as a dare, and they started doing striptease. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think I saw my cousin in one of those clips with a big smile on his face. That's what we need in the subways. Enough of these, homeless guys playing buckets with their hands and having like a whole crew of their whole family gathered around. We need more strippers on the trains. That'll liven things up down there. I say, don't deny the hookers and don't deny the strippers. Let them work the poles. Because where can you find more poles than a strip club? The subway. How come this didn't happen before? Yes, strippers on the subway. They should make this a new mandate. Come on. If Giuliani was here, he would enforce that. Strippers on the subways. What are you doing? I don't know. What am I doing? Genesis microchip. Wow. I know I'm going to get a phone call today from somebody. Congratulations. You're probably still in that stock, aren't you? No. I haven't traded that stock in a long, long time. But you know what? $5, I was looking at it as a dead cat bounce for January because I am addicted to that stock because it's one of the stocks that I've lost so much money on. The Genesis microchip, the XMSR, the DivX. Those three stocks alone, as well as Lucent, I probably lost about $1 million on those stocks. So you know, they never stay down. XM Radio's still down below where I dumped most of it. Lucent, obviously, never coming back. But what are you doing? The question is, how high will we go today? I say Dow up 640, NASDAQ up 220.